All right, ladies and germs. Welcome, everybody, to the faraway view for day 23. We have been going at this for over 3 weeks now. We still have more than a dozen active players in this game and no clear dominant player on the map yet. So just nuts. Very, very insane stuff going on here. So some things I think that are worthy of note is that the Northern Canadian Empire has expanded just a little bit. They gathered one more territory here from what used to be, I believe, northern United States, most recently in the possession of Greenland, somehow transferred over to northern Canada, and part of, well, this would be Wales, I guess, wouldn't it? Somehow is now under the control of northern Canada. So kind of some shifts in the fortunes of northern Canada. Everything else appears fairly stable from the New World. Will they be able to hold on to their holdings? Just hold those holdings. Hold on. Who knows? In Ireland and Wales, we'll see. It's difficult, I'll say. Having played the New World before, that's a lot of water between you and possible reinforcements. So we'll see moving forward what happens there. What we can see here is that this coalition of five, this sort of a, what you might even call sort of a Frankenstein coalition from early on, has managed to remain an effective power on the map by banding together in the fashion that they have. This coalition played a pivotal role, I would say, in the defeat of the Southern coalition down here, what we were calling the Libby Brothers and Silver Star. So as of right now, they have consolidated this entire sort of, I would say, southwestern portion of the Middle East as well as Western Europe. So a power to be reckoned with, frankly. I will say this without giving much away. As of this moment, France and Finland are at war. So I can't zoom in. I can't give you any more details than that, but that's something that's easily determined by looking at the map and or the newspaper. That's happening, and that's big. That's a big thing. So as we sort of move, as we rotate, as we have been doing sort of counterclockwise around the map, let's look at what's going on with what I've been calling the Central Eastern, but is no longer Central Eastern. This is now the entire southeast quadrant of this map. They've pretty much successfully taken over all of this. You can see Romania has now taken over most of Egypt, as well as all of eastern Libya and part of western Libya. You can see taking over portions here. We have Ukraine coming down and showing his mettle, taking over a bunch of territories down here. So, of course, Ukraine, part of Romanian coalition. And then, of course, Raya Force coming down and taking a couple pivotal territories here. We have a double coal, took it. Double fish, took it. We still have battles here. Egypt is still alive here. We have 1, 2, 3 territories. Egypt is hanging in there. That son of a bitch. He's got forts, and he's got a lot of guys that he's held back, and they're just sitting in forts, and they're like, nope, nope, nope. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out there. I will say, looking at the map, the leading coalition right now is this Southeastern coalition. Started out in the center-east, but has now dominated to control the map in the entire Southeastern quadrant here. Now, in a close second, very close second, is what we might call the North Remembers, the northern territories up here. And what I'll say is we've kind of seen now northern Russia has taken over part of this AI. I would just have to say, slowly but surely, I think northern Russia is going to take the rest of this AI territory. I think it's inevitable, especially at this stage in the game where you have big mega coalitions that are hesitant to go to war with each other because of the carnage that's going to happen. They're going to be looking to consolidate some of these AI periphery territories. We saw it down here with Raya Force taking this over. We saw it with Hemland taking over some of these pathetic little AIs in the middle here. I don't know why I said pathetic. That's mean. And we're seeing it now with northern Russia as well. So I am seeing two juggernauts. We're seeing the north, the far north, and we're seeing the southeast here. Now, that is not to say that this meta coalition of 5 here is not still in the game. They are still in the game, especially after these 3 were able to capture significant territory here in the former territories of West Libya. So this is a viable group of 5 if they can stay cohesive as a group of 5. Now, finally, before we leave today, I did want to talk about the New World. It looks to me, I don't know why, but I've been hesitant to believe it. I thought for sure that these 3 would eventually rampage through and take all of southern United States. But that has not happened. In fact, it's stabilized to the point where I think we might have a 4-team over here, a 4-way team, in a similar fashion that we have a 5-way team over here. So I don't know what's going on. In some ways, like, I feel bad because I can't keep track of all the chats. There's 10 chat rooms for each team, and then there's additional chat rooms that have sort of splintered off as coalitions have formed alliances and broken alliances. But on the other hand, I feel like, you know what? It's actually okay, because as I cast this game, I'm kind of in your shoes, viewer, spectator, because you don't know what's going on either. So in this afar, this view from afar, we can all sort of speculate as to what's happening together. What's happening in the southern United States, I don't know, but I think it's fair to say that Lefterios here is in it for the long haul with these people up north. So we may be looking at a solid and stable coalition of 4 in the New World, a coalition of 5 sort of here in the central south, and then 2 behemoths, 3-player behemoths in the north and in the southeast. So honestly, the stage is set for some huge and nutty wars. There are now fighters on the map. There are now bombers on the map. There are now battleships on the map. I'm just telling you, things are going to get very interesting in the next few days. So hang in there. I'm glad you're here with us. This is exciting stuff. It's been really, really cool. Come on back and check it out. Oh, by the way, if you watch 100 of my videos, in one of them, maybe 2, I'll remember to say, please like and subscribe. So I happen to remember this time, God damn it. Please spank the like button, okay? Please spank the like button. Again, this really just helps to get our community out there. I love it because, I'm combing through the YouTube videos, and I get comments on the YouTube videos, and that's the most common way that I get people to join our Discord is people are like, oh, you guys are active, can I get your Discord link? And so I reach out to them, I give them the Discord, they come on, and oftentimes they end up being really active, great members of our community because they're out there looking for it. So the whole idea of likes is the more we do the likes, the more the YouTube algorithm will throw us out there and make us more visible. And so really, I mean, my goal eventually is to take over the world. And I don't mean in 1914. I mean actually take over the world, right? So all the weird politics that are going down right now from the left and the right, screw all that. We're just going to take over everything. Take over everything. And envision this. What if the smart people took over the world? Right? So that's our real goal here. Our immediate goal is to build this community and have a lot of fun playing 1914. But just keep in mind, our long-term goal is to literally take over the world and start running things right. Okay? So keep that in mind. All right, guys. Thanks for checking in. I'll see y'all next time. Adios, amigos.